Hi, sweet friends, welcome back. If you're new here, hello, my name is Amy. I'm glad you're stopping by and I hope you enjoy your time here. Today, we're going to head outside to our front porch to decorate it for Christmas. I hope I give you some new ideas for decorating your outdoor spaces. Now, if you happen to miss any of my prior videos, I'll have my entire Christmas decorating series playlist linked down below. If you like what you see today, I'd appreciate a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. All right, friends, well, let's go ahead, head outside, and get to decorating. I hope you enjoy. Here is a few shots of the exterior of our house this morning before we get started. I've removed all the fall decor and already did a quick sweep of the floors and cushions. We're so blessed to have this extra living space. It's so nice to sit out here and chat, drink a cup of coffee, listen to the birds chirp, and read a daily devotional. We love that it is covered, and the way that our house is situated, we get very little wind, which is an awesome perk when decorating. First things first, I'm grabbing these command cord bundles that I picked up from Amazon to hang the garland around the door. Since we have a brick surround, instead of using the sticky command backing, a little trick I like to use is simply placing some hot glue on the back and then sticking that right to the brick. This should last all season long, and when it comes time to remove them, there is no damage to the underlying brick. You'll see here, still nicely secure, I have these small cord clips that I used during the fall to hang a swag above the door. In order to further keep the Christmas garland in place, I want to add a few more of these small cord clips every 2 to 3 feet down each side of the doorway. These will also secure the lights and any additional embellishments that will be adorning the garland too. So this is the garland that I'll be using. I picked this up from Walmart. It's their holiday time 6-foot garland. I love the realistic look and feel of its branches, plus the grapevine rope along the back makes it look more lush and full. Now that the top section is nice and secure, I'm using these metal command hooks on each side placed just beneath the extra top garland to easily hang the 2 garlands going on each side. All right, now that I have the garland hung and a quick wardrobe change, it's actually super hot out here with the sun beating down here on the front porch. I think our weather is like in the 50s, but it feels like it's 80 up here. So I went ahead and got a little bit of a cooler shirt, but I wanted to show you how quick and easy it is to remove the clips with just a little butter knife, and you can just take that right off. I went a little too low with the clips, so I'm going to remove those, and then we can get started on the lights around the garland. In order to get a cleaner looking installation of the lights, I grabbed an extension cord that blended with the color of our brick, ran it up the seam of the mortar, and attached it to the lowest light clip behind the garland. This tip can help create a cleaner look so that your lights aren't trailing down the side to your outlet. Next, I'm going to zigzag the lights along the garland, hiding the cord behind the draping pieces of pine. For this year, which I've never did in the past, I'm going to be adding ribbon to our outside garland. I've used this ribbon in several Christmases past. I've taken 3 different ribbons, securing them together with floral wire at the ends and along the 2 to 4 foot length sections every foot or so. Using the floral wire at these gathered points, I'll secure it to the garland once again in a zigzag pattern. Now I want to fill in with some items to create additional interest and repeat elements that I've decorated with inside our home. First, I'll add these red berry clusters with alligator clips, some gold shatterproof bulbs that I've wired together using floral wire in groups of 3, and lastly, these beautiful glittery copper berry stems. I'll try to scatter them evenly throughout the garland, stepping back often to see where they're needed. Now it's time to add a wreath, and again, I'm using one from Christmases past. I also had these smaller bells in my stash, so I'm sneaking them in behind it. Lastly, I'll add a simple velvet bow with that same rust red color that I've used inside to coordinate the outdoor and indoor spaces. Every Christmas, I love adding a Christmas tree to our porch. This year, we picked up this new one from Hobby Lobby. I love its slim size, and it's just a bit taller than our last one. Plus, it doesn't come with all that glitter fallout like our last one did. This tree went up really nicely. There wasn't much fluffing that needed to be done. It has 2 different types of branches, and then I also love that it's embellished with pine cones. I've been noticing I'm really loving just the simplicity of a green tree. Now, my hubby, on the other hand, really loves a flock tree. So I'd love to know, what are you decorating with this year? Are you going with green trees or flocked, or maybe a combination of both? Now that everything is cleaned up, we can add a tree skirt, collar, or a blanket like I'm doing. I grabbed this old faux fur cream blanket. I just like the coziness it adds. Plus, it is the same color as our cushions on our furniture, which I think looks nice. So with that extra help of Nyla, I'm going to get this in place around the bottom and see how that looks. In front of the door, I always like to place a layering rug, and I found this one. It is a beautiful green fringed rug at Hobby Lobby. Now, it's not in their Christmas decor. It's back where they have pillow covers, rugs, and blankets. Then, on top, I'm layering last year's Christmas doormat from Target. I still think it looks really pretty. It's in great shape, and so I figured there was no need to go out and buy a new one. On the opposite side of the door, I'm nestling in this Martha Stewart winter greenery porch pot that I picked up from TJ Maxx. If you happen to miss any of my Christmas shop with me's, we shopped many of my favorite stores. In addition to TJ Maxx, we checked out Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Kirkland's, and Target. I'll have them linked down below in a shopping playlist just in case you're interested. Under our porch light, I'm adding this adorable little art piece. I love the connection back to nature and the gold font word joy since it's one of my favorite words for the season. You might remember this Merry Christmas piece that I'm bringing in and adding to our siding with siding hooks. It once was a rustic galvanized metal, and after Scott, my hubby, spray painted it a beautiful copper color last year, it takes on an impressive high-end look. As for the pillows on both our sofa and rockers, I'm reusing pillows that I already had and have used in various places around our home to decorate for Christmas. If you've been here a while, you know that I like to have an eclectic look of pillows, none that really match, but all that coordinate together. Rotating decor from room to room is one tip I continue to share. The only important thing you need to keep in mind to do this is to have a similar color palette that you can move decor from place to place. I think this keeps older decor pieces from looking boring and drab and is much more budget friendly. For the coffee table, I'm first adding the sled, which was another piece from last year we refreshed by using rub and buff over the rustic metal galvanized rails. Next, I'm coming in with these beautiful sturdy lanterns that I used on our back deck this summer. Inside them, I'll add some battery operated candles, some pine sprigs, and red baubles. This will instantly give a beautiful glow at night over here, as well as give a Christmassy look with the pine and red baubles. Then to the empty spot on the sled, I'll add in a black metal deer to tie in nicely with our porch rugs. And then to finish off the Christmas vignette, I'll add in more pine branches and red shatterproof mini Christmas bulbs for a festive look. If you're looking for even more front porch Christmas decor inspiration, I'll go ahead and leave last year's Christmas front porch decorate with me so you can check that out after you're done watching today's video. On the porch, between the two windows, I like to keep a blanket ladder in this spot to kind of add a little bit of height. So for this season, I'm going to add this joy sign that my hubby Scott made. I believe it was for the first Christmas that I was here on YouTube 5 years ago. So it is a very special and nostalgic piece that I'm happy to bring out and display this year. Well, that pretty much wraps up today's video. If I do end up making any changes, you'll get to see the final look in my Christmas 2024 home tour. Next time, we'll be back inside and I'll be sharing decorating ideas for your dining room. So I hope to see you back for that one. If you enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out if you stuck around to the end and have enjoyed what you saw. I'd love to have you back. As always, I'd love to share a daily Bible verse as we end our time together. Today, I'll be reading from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 16 through 18. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care and God bless. Bye, and Merry Christmas.